this is your story. You can't be comparing your story to everybody else's. And, you know, we always say comparison is the thief of joy, because it is. I'm gonna take a sip because that was some hot tea for real. But even though this is hot chocolate, that was hot tea. Hello, my beautiful YouTube family. It's your girl Stephanie, but you can call me Stephanina because we are back again with another video. If you guys can't tell, I am doing my own sort of version of Vlogmas this year. Now I know Vlogmas is usually like you're vlogging every single day, but baby, we're working our way there. But I am so elated that you guys have joined me for today's video. And in today's video, it's going to be a simple, quick life update. The last life update I did was back in like 2022, like almost 2 years ago. Damn! Yeah, we got a lot of catching up to do, but we're not gonna make it too long, okay? If you're new here, if this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, yes, my name is Stephanie. I make travel content, lifestyle content, and personal development content because I'm just really into enriching the girlies, helping them become the best version of themselves while you guys are on the journey or watching my journey to becoming the best version of myself. So welcome to my page, and if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that red button down below to subscribe, but definitely hit that like button because this will suggest to the algorithm that this is a great video for everyone else to watch, so they'll click on it too. Okay, now let's get into it. So as part of our Vlogmas theme, you guys, I have my little hot chocolate. As you can see, yes, it's hot chocolate. I'm not going to tilt it too much because I'm not trying to spill it. But yeah, grab you a little nice beverage because like I said, I wanted to make it Christmas. You can see the green. Okay, we playing with it here. We playing with it. So go ahead and take your little sip. It was hot. My God, wait. It was still hot. Why did I go back for the second sip? No, it was still going to be hot. Anyway, let me put this down for a second and let's go ahead and get into the video. So y'all might see me sip on that occasionally, but just know this is a hot chocolate and catch up session. So grab your hot chocolate, your hot beverage, something very winter themed. So I graduated in 2023. So I graduated about a year and some change ago now, a year and a half. It's bittersweet, but life has definitely kind of taken off since then. It's kind of weird because I definitely thought I was gonna, graduate with a full-time job, go straight into working, be well on my way to doing whatever I gotta do, to being whatever I thought I wanted to be at that point. Now I'm, looking back and it's just like, it's not really what I wanted and it's not what I want currently. So, and I'm not gonna lie, it was very difficult after graduation because I graduated summa cum laude. So like top of the class, top of the top, cream of the crop, 3.9 GPA. And I thought I was doing every single thing that I had to do in order to guarantee a full-time job after graduation. I was doing internships, very involved in campus life, in a sorority, different organizations, and it kind of was like I'm climbing this ladder just to get to the top and then nothing to be there. So I was very disappointed after graduation. I was I would say let down, but I couldn't have been let down by anybody else but myself. Like I can't blame the school system, or I can't blame, well, part of me can't blame the school system, but that's another story for a different day. Yeah, so I was just feeling a little disappointed, and like I said, I couldn't really blame anybody but myself. So I went literally like 6 months, y'all, without a job, and the jobs that I could find were unpaid. So it was like unpaid internships that I was like, okay, well, I'll just do it just for the experience, just to put something on the resumes, to keep me active, to keep my mind going. But it was just very disheartening because even the jobs, like I would apply to be a waitress, I would go in for an interview and like never get a call back. And I'm like, I'm qualified to be a waitress. Like I've done this before. What's going on? So it was just very, very, very disheartening. And I tell you guys that to show you not to give up, because I just kept pushing. I kept applying. I kept putting in applications for literally 6 whole months. Even after I would have like an internship, I would still keep applying, see what else is out there, keep putting my foot out there, because you never know. I definitely will say that during that 6 months, like I was very grateful to have a circle of support around me, like I had my man, I had my family, I had my friends who were so unwavering in support. And one of them literally told me, girl, I understand you want a job, you want to get into the work field and you want to do what you got to do, but just remember, like, you're still young and you have the rest of your life to work a 9 to 5. You will be working for the rest of your life. Once you have a job, you won't never not have a job for the rest of your life. So take advantage of this time now. And when she said that, it really kind of just made me think, we are still young. Now, we do face the money challenge, right? Like, we can only do so much with the little bit that's in our bank accounts when you're unemployed. But anyway, she had a point. So I definitely say, take everything that happens after graduation as a lesson. Don't let it be a setback, because if I would have stuck in the mindset of like, the world is so against me, like I did all of this and nobody wants to hire me, I definitely would not be in the position mentally, physically, spiritually that I am today, and financially too, honestly, if it wasn't for me kind of leaning on my circle of support and leaning into myself and really figuring out what it is that I wanted to do, instead of kind of being guided by the vision that I felt the school system had kind of placed upon you, that was like, okay, once you graduate, you need to go into a full-time job. And not even just the school system, that's more of a societal thing, right? And that's the problem. I'm kind of leaning into what society standards think I should be doing versus me figuring out what I actually wanted to do. So I said, I'm gonna take a sip because that was some hot tea for real. But even though this is hot chocolate, that was hot tea. It cooled down a little bit. Y'all, why is this so good? Oh my God. Starbucks ain't got nothing on me. Now, after that whole 6 months period, in around October, November of last year, I found something. Y'all, if you know me like personally and you were around during that time, I started working this job where I was basically helping with community outreach, which was great. You know, I was helping people get qualified for free healthcare, and the job had a lot of growth opportunities. And I'm not going to say it was a bad job, because I learned so much about myself, about my work ethic, about people during that time. And so I'm very grateful for the opportunity, because if I had not been giving people free healthcare, I would not have been doing that. You know, I don't like sales. I'm not gonna say I don't like sales. It's just not my favorite cup of tea, if that makes sense. Like, sales is necessary to the success of any business, but if I had a choice, I was not going to be doing sales. You know what I mean? But I was really glad that the product that we were giving out was free. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is not going to be that bad. I'm not asking nobody for no money. I'm not asking nobody to pull out no debit, credit card. So let's do it, right? So I started, and I was working there for a good 5 to 6 months, and I had definitely tested my limits mentally, physically, into everything that I could do, and it was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it taught me a lot, but I was working 6 days a week, 10-hour days, and the job was like an hour and a half away from where I lived. But I did what I had to do, because at that point it was the best that I could do, right? So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stick this out. But I'm really glad that I did, because like I said, I learned about myself, I learned about people, and it led me to where I am, and even the position that I'm in now. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity, for sure. But now here we are, 2024, post-graduation, first job out of graduation. Now we're on our second job, which is same company, just different position. I was really honored that they offered me something that was definitely more suitable to me. Yeah, so that's where I am now. And it feels really good, because it's like kind of like the perfect job for me, I feel like, although I'm still thinking really big, right? So even though this is a great job for now, I'm thinking bigger. There's still more out there for me that I know I'm gonna go and grab and catch and bring into my hands, because I know it's possible. So let's dive into some of the things that I'm currently working on as like a side hustle-ish. I'm not even gonna say side hustle, y'all, because I'm really wanting my side hustle to become my main hustle. So I'm gonna be very careful with the words that I say. If you guys watched my 3-year anniversary vlog, I talked about it a little bit towards the end, but my sister just launched a brand new business. So cheers to her. Cheers. We'll take a sip for that. Y'all, it literally gets better every sip. I'm not even gonna hold you. Currently, I'm working with my sister on her new business. I am in charge of her marketing, which is so exciting. I finally get to do something, have a creative vision, aside from Stephanina and the projects that I'm currently working on, towards somebody and something else, which is like so great to me. So her products it's a beauty and wellness brand that sells body butters, lip balms, face wash, face toner, bath bombs, and more products to come as well. And it has been amazing. They are all organic THC infused products to help you relax, sleep better. Your skin feels like so smooth and silky after using these products. Like, it's amazing, and I'm definitely going to link it in the description below because I want you guys to check it out. If you will, definitely check that out. But I've been in charge of the marketing and product, not necessarily product development, but like website development and all that kind of stuff. And it's been really good to have my creative pursuits channeled into something a little different than me, right? And I did go to school for marketing, and so I feel like it's right up my alley. I love marketing. I love everything about being a creative and being able to portray a vision. So that's, like I said, why I love YouTube, why I love my personal brand, why I even love traveling, right? Being able to be a part of Golden Goddess has been amazing, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity. And we launched at the beginning of November. Since November, it's been a learning experience, trial and error. You fail and you try again, which is amazing. It's a beautiful experience, and I definitely would say that I've loved it. And it also has given me the opportunity to travel, because right now she lives in Denver. So I do love me some Colorado, y'all. Me and Colorado go together like that, okay? I do love Colorado, and it has been really fun going there, even though right now it's probably really cold. So I told her we might have to circle back when it starts to get a little warmer, but I'll do what I gotta do. I'll get me a black puffer jacket if I gotta go out there right now. But it has definitely been a really, really great experience. I encourage you guys to check it out because I really do love their products. And I don't really put myself with brands or anything that I know is not like something that I would want to promote. So like, if it's not something that I use on the daily or semi-daily, weekly, monthly, if I don't use it, I'm not going to tell you guys to use it, if that makes sense. So I use this every single day. Face wash. I want to keep using the body butter. I told her that I have run out of body butter. I am scraping the bottle. I am clean out, and I need to re-up like bad. And same with my lip balm. Like, it's in a tube, so I've been literally going in the tube. It's kind of embarrassing, but I do need to re-up on that as well. But amazing, you guys check it out. I would love you if you did that. And if you do, let me know what your favorite product is, please. Love you. Now, another one of my projects that I've been working on is I've been recently getting into digital marketing. And if you can't tell by now, I am launching my own business come 2025. And I'm so excited to let you guys know more about that. So please be on the lookout for a dedicated video for that soon. But recently I got into following a creator named Janessa Lene, and she's amazing. She's so transparent, she's so honest. And if you can't tell, one of the things I love about creators on the internet, my favorite creators at least, is their transparency. Podcasts and all that kind of stuff. I love people who are real and who are genuine, because there's too many people on this internet nowadays kind of just faking it for a like, for a follow, for a subscribe, you know what I mean? And I'm just not with that. Now, Janessa has been giving us all sorts of information, free information on her YouTube channel for the longest time. But recently I invested in her course because, like I said, I wanted to get more into marketing. And so I took her digital marketing course, and y'all, the amount of stuff that I have learned, you guys, it was literally mind-blowing, because she's one of the whole reasons that I'm starting my own business now. So it's just so amazing to me how somebody on the internet who you didn't know 3 months ago can literally transform your whole life within a matter of a month, 3 to 4 weeks. You guys. So 10 out of 10. I am going to link her course in my Stan store below. You guys go check that out. If you are into the digital marketing space, or you have an idea for a business and you're not quite sure how to portray that or take it from the idea, the seed that it is, into a full-grown plant or whatever you want to call it, I would say check it out. I was following her for a minute. I was always looking at her free resources. I didn't quite invest because I was a little skeptical, right? But I'm just so grateful. I'm so glad that I follow my gut and just made the decision to just get the course, because it has so many tips, strategies, tricks in order to help your business online. Because I'm not really much of a brick and mortar person. It's not really something that I'm too interested in at the moment. So in order for me, Stephanina is my personal brand, and I was really trying to find a way that I could take it from what it is online to being something even bigger. And she has completely helped me to transform my ideas and turn them into reality. So you guys definitely need to go check out, if you're into the digital marketing space, if you have an idea for a business that you need to help transform online, definitely check it out. It is going to be linked in my stand store below. It's called Her Digital Empire, and I promise you, you will be blown away by the results mentally and physically that manifests into reality that you gain from going through this course. And I'm about to circle back and do round 2 after I actually get everything that I want done, so that way I can soak in everything. But that is my update on digital marketing and the investment that I've made in myself in order to help me grow in that space. The last thing I kind of hinted at it a little bit before, and I told you guys there's going to be more coming towards the beginning of the year around content around that. But I wanted to talk to you guys about me finally making the pursuits to launch my own business, which has definitely been a journey. It's been a lot of learning, but it's been a really long time that I knew that I wanted to be some sort of entrepreneur and business owner, CEO in the making, okay? Because there's always been something so special to me about having your own. As a female in business, I think it's even more important to me to have my own, because I've always said I wanted to be a CEO or a CMO or something like that. But then I kind of stepped back and was like, why do I want to be the CEO of a company that somebody else started when I could start my own? But for me, for the longest time, I was like, okay, but what am I starting? What am I doing? So that is exactly why I'm so excited to be launching my own business, because the ideas that I've had are finally coming into fruition in a way that just makes so much sense. And it really inspires me to like even be talking about it. And I really want to let you guys know more details, but I'm just going to take a step back before I tell you guys more details so I can make sure that everything is finalized and in place, but just know it's coming. But I did want to give you guys an update on that, because especially for the people who have been following me for a minute, which I love you. Thank you so much. But I wanted to let you guys know especially that something is coming on the horizon, and you all are just such a big reason as to why, because I wanted to give more. I wanted to do more, especially for my hint travel bugs out there. So you guys be on the lookout for that. And with that, I'm gonna be taking a sip. Cheers. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, clearly this is the second video of my Vlogmas series, and it's a lot different than what you guys usually see on my channel, which is more like vlogs and travel vlogs and stuff like that. And recently, more than not, I have been trying to take my page away from too much travel, because at this point in my life, I love traveling. Trust me, you're still gonna get the travel vlogs, you're still gonna get the regular lifestyle vlogs as well. But I also wanted to start introducing more self-help, personal development content, because that's the space that mentally I'm currently in as well. Now, traveling is just a part of who I am, and I'm still going to share that with you guys. But what I didn't want to do was narrow myself into a niche that I wasn't going to be able to consistently give to you guys. So with me doing more lifestyle and personal development content, I get to sit down and actually talk to you guys and make videos about this, about how we can level up together, how we can get better together. And take it away from just the, hey guys, today we're going here and I'm just going to show you what we're doing, which is great. Trust me, I love doing travel vlogs. I don't want you guys to think that I'm going to stop doing that, but I also wanted to tell you that I'm introducing more content. You guys let me know how you like it and what other stuff that you want to see, and I would be more than happy to give that to you guys as well. But I wanted to let you guys know that so you weren't super surprised when the next 4 videos are just kind of like talking head videos, personal development videos, and lifestyle videos, when you're kind of expecting a travel vlog. Those are still coming, trust, because I'm not gonna stop traveling. It's part of who I am. But I wanted to give you guys other stuff as well, so just be on the lookout for that. I'm really excited about the transition that I'm making. I think I'm also getting older, and my channel is also kind of following the journey of life with me, so this just seems very fitting because I have been getting more into personal development and kind of leveling up, especially with me wanting to launch my own business. There's a lot of mental shifts that I have to make in order to become the person that I need to be that business owner, to be that CEO, and to be that entrepreneur that I so aspire to be now and in the future. So I want you guys to be there along with me for that journey, but I also wanted to let you know that you're not going to be getting just the travel vlogs or just the lifestyle vlogs. You're going to be getting a lot of everything sprinkled in. So some of my future plans over the next year, I guess, because we're about to be in 2025, which is just so crazy to me. Like, how did we get here so fast? I literally blinked in 2019 and now we're in 2025. It's crazy. But some of the things that I want to start getting into, I've been really honing in on my fitness lately, and it's becoming just kind of part of who I am now. It's now part of my routine, which I love. I've loved this transition because I remember when I was struggling to even get to the gym, and now the gym is just part of me. That's what it feels like. But over the next couple of months, I want to start going to more Pilates classes. I'm a little scared. Pilates sounds and looks really hard, but I know it's going to be good for me. Also want to start doing more yoga classes. In my Saturday mini vlog, which should have been posted on TikTok already, I went to a studio called Hotworks, and it is an infrared fitness studio, which means that it's basically you working out in a sauna. But my sister and I went and we did a hot yoga session, and I went after a workout because I'm like, oh, this is going to be something slight, you know, it's just going to be so relaxing. I was in there working, boy. I was like, what in the world? But I can't even be mad at it, to be honest, because it definitely helped open my eyes to see that I really need to be doing this more often. Basically. I also want to start getting into dance classes. I love dancing, y'all. I don't know if you've ever seen me dance. Probably not on my channel, I don't think. Dancing is definitely something that I have loved doing since I was a kid. So I really want to start getting into more of like the dance fitness classes, because something about a good routine, a good 8 count really just eats the girlies up. If anybody has any recommendations in the Atlanta area, please let me know, because I have been on Mind Body, I have been on ClassPass, I have been on all of it, and I like, maybe I'm getting overwhelmed with options, but I literally can't find anything, and that is just so frustrating to me. So please let me know if you have any suggestions. I would greatly appreciate that. Same with the Pilates and the yoga classes. If you guys go anywhere regularly and they're also like friendly to us, then just let me know, because I would really appreciate that in advance. And right now, some of like my biggest challenges I feel like just in life, and I wanted to share this with you guys just so you know I can be transparent with you as well, it's just kind of being consistent. But I think for me, the main thing with being consistent is knowing what I'm working towards, right? What really helps me with stuff like this is just kind of having my goals right here laid out in front of me. For example, like on my Google Calendar, if I see gym 5 times a week on my schedule, even if I don't make it all 5, I make it 3. In my mind, I'm like, okay, you were consistent with the gym this week. You showed up, you did what you had to do. I don't know if that's the best example, but that's one of the things that I'm kind of struggling with when it comes to, you know, managing my side hustles. It's just showing up and being consistent, even when I'm getting overwhelmed. And when I'm experiencing overwhelm, I think the main thing that I need to do is just to ask for help, or to sit down and write a to-do list, because a good to-do list can take you a long way. So definitely don't be afraid to do that. But overall, the last thing I wanted to leave you guys with is, I know I started off the video with talking about kind of my experience since graduating college in 2023, and I kind of wanted to share with you guys the top 3 things that I've learned since graduating, because I just think this is so important. And if you are watching this right now and you have recently graduated, you feel like you're kind of stuck in a rut, I feel you. I completely understand where you're coming from, because I was once there as well, and I didn't really see any way out. Endlessly applying to jobs and feel like I'm getting nothing from this search. I feel like I'm just kind of fading into the background and letting everybody down, because you did 4 years of college, or you worked really hard. I know you worked really hard, but it kind of feels like it all summed up to be nothing. So the first thing I want to let you know is that, like, I see you, and it is going to be okay. Trust me, there is more to life, especially than just college. There is so much more to life, and college was a great experience. And just be grateful that you got the opportunity to experience that, because many people still haven't and probably won't in this lifetime. So that's not like one of the things I wanted to let you know, but just before I get started with that, just know that I see you and it's all gonna be okay. Don't stress yourself out about it. Everything happens in the timing that it's supposed to happen, okay? I love you. Now, the first thing that I wanted to let you know that I've learned is be patient. As I just said, everything happens in the timing that it's supposed to happen. So don't stress yourself out trying to make it happen within the next 3 months, if realistically, in God's timing, it's supposed to happen for you in the next 3 years. So just trust in the process and know that it's happening for you. You just have to be patient. And number 2 is going to be focus and invest in yourself. When I graduated, I was focused on what everybody else was doing, what jobs everybody else was getting, and how they were doing it, right? If I would have taken that energy and focused and invested that energy into me, definitely probably would have gotten a lot further than I did at that point in time. But if this means taking extra courses after you've graduated, if this means going back to grad school, if this means listening to podcasts or self-development content, reading books, then that's what it means. I've read so many books during the time that I was unemployed. Like, I read a good, like, at least 4 to 5 books at that point in time, because there was like nothing else to do. First of all, you're sitting at home all day, babe. Like, you might as well be reading and taking knowledge, right? But I'm so grateful, because they have definitely helped me, like, mentally to, like, make a shift and to know, okay, cool, this is something else to add to the reservoir, if you will. So just focus on yourself physically. Get in the gym or start taking classes, because the worst thing that you want to do is just sit there and not do anything. Spiritually, you know, get connected with the universe, get connected with God, get connected with yourself. And then last thing is mentally, because it can be really mentally taxing to feel as if you're not doing enough. So I definitely made the investment into therapy, because I just really felt like I was falling behind, and it really helped to open my eyes that, like, that's not what's happening at all. Like, this is your story. You can't be comparing your story to everybody else's. And, you know, we always say comparison is the thief of joy, because it is. And then 3, last but not least, that I want to let you guys know, even after you've graduated, if you're not even in the position that you want to be in yet, just always remember, a job is just a job. A job is a job is a job. You are replaceable in that job, sis. I hate to tell you this, but you leave today, they're interviewing candidates tomorrow. A job is just a job. And don't feel lesser than because of the job that you have or the job that you don't have, because it's just a job. It's just a title. Don't get too consumed, because at the end of the day, like, it's gonna pay the bills, it's gonna keep a roof over your head, and if you're not really seeking any sort of fulfillment from it, then it's just a job. So don't forget that. And don't be ashamed to just work a job just to be paying the bills. Like, we live in a society, I don't know if you knew that, but it definitely costs to live nowadays a lot. So please don't feel any lesser than because of a job that you do or don't have. And don't let anybody make you feel any lesser than because of a job that you do or don't have. Because at the end of the day, if they are making you feel like that, that's a reflection of them, not a reflection of you. And on that note, I'm gonna take a sip. Yum. So that is my life update, my hot chocolate and tea life update. And I wanted to just go ahead and say I appreciate you guys for joining me this Vlogmas. I do have a lot of other exciting stuff planned for you guys that I want you to stay updated and current on. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and turn on that bell for post notifications, because I am coming at you guys this Vlogmas with videos every week, which is so exciting. It's so different for me, a change of pace, but I love it. I'm keeping it up for y'all. If you really like this video, if you guys have some life updates that I haven't been able to catch up on, definitely drop that in the comments below. I would love to know what you guys are up to. If you guys have any goals for the new year, now everything that I mentioned resource-wise is going to be linked in the description below. Make sure to check out my stand store. If you are interested in the digital marketing course called Her Digital Empire, I highly recommend it for digital marketers or people looking to get into the digital marketing space or level up in their business and enhance their online presence. I promise I'm not leading you guys in the wrong direction. This is the exact direction you need to be going in, and I'm so grateful that I found that as well. I love getting on here and talking to you guys and creating this content. So if you enjoyed this, like I said, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.